Well, before those young farmers and ranchers went into business for themselves, they had family and friends to look up to. The LSU AgCenter's Louisiana Young Ag Producers program sets high school students up with mentors to do the very same thing. To learn more about LaYAPP, we turn to This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's AJ Sabine. AJ?
Avery, education is very important, and it's also the gift that keeps on giving. Joining us now is Brad Leger with the LSU AgCenter's LaYAPP program. Brad, you know I have trouble saying that. Welcome.
Morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being here. You guys are looking for the next class of the LaYAPP program, and you're looking for rising 10th and 11th graders. Tell us more about that.
Yes, so thanks for having me today.
Oh,
We're
you're
really
welcome.
excited about the continuation of this Louisiana Young Ag Producers program, commonly known as LaYAPP. We just completed our first class for 2010-2011. We're in the middle of our 2011-2012 group, and I'll just have to happily report that things are going very well with this new class. They're a delightful group. They're really interested, have a really keen interest in looking at the issues concerning becoming an agricultural producer. They're a good mix of people interested in beef production, vegetable production, rice and crawfish, etc. So we want to continue this momentum. The program is still relatively new. We're getting a lot of good traction now, a lot of name recognition across the state. So we are recruiting for our next class. And the criteria includes we want students who are still in these good formative stages of making decisions as far as careers go. So we're looking for those students who will be approaching their junior or senior years of high school, but also that includes not only those within a traditional educational setting, but also those who are in homeschool as well in GED programs as well. So we're following the rule like 4-H uses, which states that they can be no older than 20 years old by January 1st of the time of application.
And Brad, for folks out there who don't know what the LaYAPP program does, basically it partners young people with people in agriculture who are already working in a field that they're interested in. It's sort of like a mentor program, right?
It's exactly what it is. It's an academy that we have set up for a select group of young people. And a very important part of this year-long commitment that they make is to spend time with a mentor throughout the school term, where they keep up a portfolio of the skills that they're learning. When they start their year of commitment with this program, they do meet with their mentor and they decide on their program of work. What are the skills that they want to learn? What do they know about the industry? They may or may not have a lot of skills and knowledge with the industry that they're interested in. So we will just tailor-make a plan between them and their mentor. What do they want to learn? Not only hands-on skills, but also the knowledge skills and the people skills and the networking skills and so forth that are associated with being a successful producer.
Now, Brad, you've devoted much of your life to 4-H in previous careers, and as the age of the farmer creeps older and older, I think it's up to like 65 now, why is it important to get young people involved in our industry, which is so vital to Louisiana's community? I mean, community.
Sure. Well, I'm a firm believer, education in agriculture has been my entire career with 4-H and FFA, et cetera. And I'm firmly convinced that if you explain to people what the fundamentals are, let people understand that to survive we need food, and we need clothing, and we need shelter. So once we've established that, then we start engaging them in the conversation. Well, how do we provide that? And a lot of people, many times through no fault of their own, just really do not realize from where all these products come from. And so that's a very basic fundamental thing that we try to show to the whole community, not only technical skills but also agricultural literacy. So when we approach this to young people, we show them this is something that's very viable. It's hard work, but it's also something that you call to and very enjoyable. You can do it. And so what we're trying to do is to show them that we have some people that can back them up, that can be good resources for them, not only through mentors, but also through other industry people, through AgCenter researchers, let's say. So, we want them to feel that they can be successful and they have a good support system.
So we're running out of time, but real quickly, when do people need to apply? When's the deadline?
The deadline is February 1st, and then we will shortly make selections afterwards, and then we will get things set up for the July Institute and get their new year started and getting them hooked up with mentors.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is Dr. Bradley LaYAPP, the chairperson of the Louisiana Young Agriculture Producers Program, or better otherwise known as LaYAPP. You know I have trouble saying that. I have no idea. So Avery, if you know a young person who's a rising 10th grader or 11th grader and they have an interest in agriculture, you might want to tell them about the LaYAPP program. Avery? Thanks,
AJ, and I'm looking forward to what you and Holly will be cooking up in just a few minutes. By the way, you'll find a link to the LaYAPP website on our website, twilatv.org. Well, still to come on This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, we'll take a dip in Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen. But first, Kristen Oakes shows us what you can do to speak your mind about agriculture and why it's so important you do so. The Ag Minute is next.